HP, the #1 manufacturer and seller of computers worldwide. Everything about this computer is newly designed. A new unibody chassis in 4 really bright, vibrant colors: red, blue, silver, or white. Since midnight last night, when we unveiled it for the very first time, over 2,000 of you picked up the phones and said, I'm not waiting for back-to-school sales. I'm going to pick up the new design before anybody else can get their hands on it. And instead of waiting until just a week or so before school starts up once more, giving your children an opportunity to spend the rest of the summer getting used to their new piece of equipment. It is absolutely jam-packed. It has a terabyte hard drive. It gives you the single most popular processor that QVC makes available, and that is the Intel i5 processor. It is also slammed with 8 gigs of DDR3 random access memory. You can't get more than that. It's going to feature a full-size keyboard with numeric keypad. It gives you a non-scuff style chassis now. And just for fun, we give you more software than you could ever imagine. This is Brett Hamilton, our resident expert. This thing is absolutely jam-packed.
It is jam-packed, but I think the bottom line is we're spending more and more time, whether this is good or bad, in the digital world than we ever did before, right? There's the real world. You walk outside, you do something, but then we're not just doing work on our computers. We're gaming on our computers, we're watching videos, we're listening to music. So all of this stuff taxes a computer, and I have people ask me all the time, my computer looks exactly like your computer. Yeah. Why does it take me 20 minutes to get my email open? Why does it take 10 minutes for the computer to turn on? I had this conversation with Megan's uncle last week down at the beach. She's like, I can't get anywhere, and yet that computer right there is like this. What's the difference? I said, well, first of all, the computer's 5 or 6 years old. The technology did not exist back then. So for those of you watching at home right now going, is it really going to be that different? Is it really going to change that much? This is the easiest way to show you that. We're going to take a peek at this big screen. By the way, this is not what you're getting. You're getting a computer. We're plugging it into a television because you can do that now with a computer.
And that way folks at home can see it a lot easier.
Here's the best way to show you just how fast this computer is. Take a peek down at the bottom of the screen here, okay? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 different things happening
different
at the same
programs
time.
Open and running.
And if you don't believe me, let's take a little tour, because we're going to go to a webcam, and then we're going to see inside the computer. Then we're going to see our music, then we're going to look at videos, then we're going to go over here and take a peek at pictures. I'm also gaming. In fact, there's a game right there. And I'm streaming a video on Hulu, and I'm checking the weather, and I'm checking stocks, and I'm looking at a calendar.
Because that's what people are doing nowadays. They're mega-tasking.
You're mega-tasking, meaning that you don't want to wait around. So the ability to do just about anything you want with a computer all at the same time is what changes the whole computing experience. Because for those of you that have a computer that's 3, 4 years old, an older processor, an older operating system, and you probably don't have this Intel, this is a really fancy name, Core i5. What I call it is a beast. It's the engine inside the computer. And you can relate to this, you're a big car guy. It's the engine, it's the brain, it's what makes the computer work. That CPU, which is a really fancy name for the engine inside, allows you to multitask. And that works with the RAM, and that works with this big hard drive to give you the 3 major things you need to make a computer this fast.
That Intel i5 processor is the #1 most popular processor here at QVC. And has been. It has been for a year. And it's all because it's fast. We have a video that'll show you some of the features and benefits of owning your brand new Pavilion. We launched this line last night at midnight. It was not, still is not, available to the general public yet. This is going to be the back-to-school computer. This is going to be the I'm frustrated with what I've been having to live with for the last few years, old computer. This is going to be the lightning machine that allows you to do all the things that people want to do every day.
Yeah, and it's the exact same computer, whether it's the 15 or the 17. Both have those crystal clear high-def screens. We're talking about Intel, and we're talking about the processor and the brain that's inside that allows you to do all of this stuff at the same time. Then, thanks to Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine, we've got Beats Audio built inside. Then you've got Windows 8.1, which is about to become Windows 8.2 in the fall, and you'll get a free upgrade.
Free upgrade.
Free upgrade. Put all the photos and videos and recipes and whatever it is you do in your world inside this gigantic hard drive. We're going to take a peek at that in a second. Lifetime tech support. So anytime you have a question, for the entire time you're on the computer, it doesn't matter what time of the day, call them. A webcam is built inside, so you've got a webcam to go with your high-def screen, a DVD player, a CD player, a DVD burner, all of that stuff built inside. And a lot of people go, well, how do they make this thing so sleek and so thin and still be able to do this? Ooh. And my answer is, I don't know. I don't know how they can still have a computer this fast, have nothing missing, and still make it about 6.5 pounds.
The design for the Pavilion, and there's a lot of design that goes into these. It's actually what they refer to as a unibody design, which in the automotive industry, they've been doing it for years.
Exactly.
In the world of computers, that's really different.
It's different because not only is it that sleek look and that sleek design or whatever, but something different that we've never seen before from anybody, including HP, is this new finish that's on here. I'm a little scratchy for you. You can't scratch these, okay? It used to be that there was paint.
You may not be able to tell, but it's actually got a texture to it.
Yeah, so if I were to take a knife or a blade or something like that and actually scratch the surface, you would just see the line, but you wouldn't see what's underneath.
The color is embedded all the way through the case.
It's molded all the way through, it's all the way around, and for those of you wondering, is it blue inside? And the answer is no.
Nope.
It's black except for the white one, which has silver on the inside. There you go, right underneath there.
Yep.
Open it up and show them the difference. And by the way, 15 or 17, doesn't matter, still has full-size numeric keyboard inside there, because I know a lot of people are asking about that. And the battery life, okay, so for the 15, it's about 6.5, almost 7. And for the 17, it's about 5.5, almost 6.
It's a great looking computer, and I'll tell you what, they really packed it. You're not going to be wanting anything else. There's nothing that I can think of that's left out.
There really isn't, because when you talk about RAM, and RAM is random access memory, again, a really fancy name for the ability to multitask. The RAM and the processor, in this case made by our friends at Intel, work together. So this allows you to, it almost has a turbo inside, especially when you're running on a battery. This is what's really unique about this. The battery only uses what it needs to. So if you're just doing email, you get longer life out of the battery. Then you do email, a little bit of music. It bumps up the processor inside, this little turbo engine, gives a little kick on the gas pedal, and allows you to do more things, eats a little bit more of the battery. But depending on what you're doing, you get longer battery life because of the way that this processor is built. And the best way to show you exactly what this processor does,
can we take them over here?
Check this out over here. This is really, really cool. So people say to me, all right, well, the computer looks the same.
And all computers do pretty much look alike.
Well, they all have keyboards, right? They all have a screen. They all have a different color or whatever. They all have power.
The screens, of course, are better than they've ever been before. They're lighter in weight. But this is an older laptop. This is a few years old.
But believe it or not, it's not that old, okay? It's not that. It's probably two-ish, okay? 2-3 years old. For those of you at home that don't know the difference between what the computer they have right now and the computer they're about to get is, this is the best way to show you. So this is a program. You can find this program anywhere online. It allows you they do a benchmark. I'm actually going to start this one up right now. Watch how slow this computer is working.
Oh, so you cheated in favor of the old computer.
I cheated in favor.
We're already running.
We're already running.
You going to hit the button on the other one?
Okay, so this is
because I'm already 12 seconds ahead of you.
So I'm going to start the program here. Watch how much faster we're mowing the lawn. For lack of a better way to describe it, it took 6.67 seconds.
I'm still not done.
Now you are.
That's 25 seconds.
4 times
over here.
In this particular case, 4 times faster. This processor is allowing you to do things, in this particular case, 4 times faster. And Rick said it last night. Would you rather spend 4 days on the project?
Right.
Or would you rather spend 1 day on the project? And that's exactly what it is. This is the best way to show you because it's actually happening side by side with an identical program. So what does this translate to? Facebook.
Okay.
Emails. Listening to music. For those of you that play around and edit video or just watch video on YouTube or Hulu or whatever it is, if you're tired of waiting for things to happen, it's probably because the processor is slow. Intel Core i5, it's going to change the way you're on the computer, period.
There's a reason why it's the #1 processor here at QVC. It's the fastest. There is, in the family of Intel processors, there is one that's elevated.
Yeah.
But it's only for super high gaming computers, and the processor is almost as much as what we're charging for the computer normally.
And in all fairness, even though this isn't the fastest of the Intel series.
Because there's a 7, yeah.
There's a 7. you're probably never going to tax the i5. You're probably never going to get to the point where you're like, man, I wanted to run 27 different programs instead of 18 at the same time. And I'm just giving you examples of what we're doing on a daily basis because it is mobile. It's something portable. It's something you can take with you. And for those of you back and forth between the 15 and the 17, if you're planning on taking it out a lot, 15 is great. 17, even though they really don't look, or you hear it, go 15, 17, too much difference, kind of are. You know, there is a little bit more of a difference here than you would think between the 2 inches and the screen size. If you're somebody that takes it out on the road, maybe think about the 15. Either way, by the way, Office is a must. You're going to get Office one way or the other. We all do word processing. We all do, not animation. We go inside and do spreadsheets and things like that. Get it now. Get it now so you don't have to deal with it later.
There's a benefit to getting it now. If you buy it now through us, the upgrade is $120. In the marketplace, it just went up. The average is $133. Okay, so $13 savings, but still. And it'll come, I think, preloaded on the machine, won't it?
Well, you get a disc. The disc comes in the box, and it takes about 2 seconds to put it through. But Office has changed drastically over the years. It used to be that Word was nothing more than word processing, right? You open it up, you're like, I'm going to type a document now.
Oh, it's now with all the templates.
Check this out. So these templates are built inside here. In fact, I'm going to show. Good.
Here's one right here. Any of you who have students going off to college, there is a monthly college budget template that I highly recommend because most of us don't do monthly budgets.
Well, we don't do monthly budgets necessarily, and you think, well, I'm not necessarily even going to use this stuff. What's nice about it is all these templates that are built in now constantly update. And
they're free.
Kind of bright at home. Yeah, it looks a little blown out, but that's the television, not the computer screen.
I noticed you brought up the resume area.
Well,
is there something you know that I don't know?
I don't want to say anything. But here's the deal. If you wanted to go and make some sort of template or whatever, you wanted to make an invitation or whatever, it's not just word processing anymore. This stuff is built in, it's free, and watch this. So I want to be able to announce that Dan's having a party.
There you have it.
Dan's party. And
Am I
you go
invited?
and fill this information. You are invited this time.
I've had parties at my house that I was not invited to.
Well, but it's Excel, it's Word, it's OneNote, and it's PowerPoint, and they're all tools that you're going to use. And keep in mind, even if you're not thinking you're going to use them, if somebody mails you a Word document, attaches it to an email or whatever, you need the program to open it up. Otherwise, it says, I can't see this.
It will save you some money there. Now, that's a $13 savings. And I'm not going to say, hey, $13 and jump up and down, but start adding this up. We've got a $13 savings on the Microsoft Office. We have $33 savings, $33.72 on the shipping and handling. Oh, by the way, you will never pay for antivirus once you buy this computer. It's covered for as long as you own your computer. And you know what you're paying every year for antivirus anyway, and we're in a position, you have to have that.
HP makes getting the most out of your online video experience easy with the HP TrueVision HD webcam. While many webcams fail to compensate for lighting conditions, HP's TrueVision technology captures high-quality images, even in low-light situations. HP was a pioneer in pushing lens choices, resetting the direction of the PC industry to embrace HD resolution cameras. These innovations let you take advantage of the latest HD chat technologies. With HP's TrueVision HD webcam on your HP notebook, you can rest assured that you'll always look your best.